What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day, and we finally hit the 4 out of 4 we have been going after all week. It was a long time coming, but very, very happy that we did go ahead and cash that one out there. We had two setups going into yesterday, as I mentioned, and this was the first one, so it ends up going opposite. And I mean, a heartbreaker because this actually happened first, so I'm like, man, not again, that we're not going to cash one of these setups. But we do end up coming through at about 7 p.m. last night, which was very, very nice to see. And this was a shorter game, so these guys do go under together. And I got a lot of text from you guys. I got a lot of comments just celebrating this win, right? Because again, a lot of you guys saw, we were just getting extremely unlucky with so many 3 out of 4s and stuff like that. We do have another couple of 3 out of 4s that did end up hitting, but again, I'm not going to complain. I'm very happy that we did hit that 4 out of 4, and we did end up coming through on that. Another very, very positive note, we are 5 for 5. We cashed again on the YouTube play yesterday. So Monday through Friday, every single day this week, we went ahead and cashed on the YouTube play. So we are 5 for 5. Let's try to make it 6. I think this is a record on the channel, going 5 for 5. So that's really nice. Honestly, can't complain about that. We're definitely hot on this YouTube channel. Trying to get hot on the VIP, trying to bring a lot of the losses back that we had in early April. It's been very, very up and down, but if you guys can see, there's a lot of green starting to happen. Things are starting to kind of turn around for us, hopefully, knock on wood. But yeah, I mean, it looks good. We did go for 5 out of 5, like I said, which like I said, I think that's a channel record so far. So if you just joined up this week, you guys cashed a lot of 2-mans with me this week, with NBA, League of Legends, with Counter-Strike and stuff like that. We did just go ahead and cash this on the VIP as well. And then we do have another setup going into tonight. So you guys can see League of Legends very correlated together. These guys only got 5 kills together. All 3 of these guys in 2 games, 5 kills together, because they're very unfavored. They are not favored to win this game whatsoever. They got absolutely destroyed by Fnatic, and this guy only gets 4 assists. So very correlated with how the team's going to do. They're either going to go under or over, right? You guys can see it in this cash we had. We actually took the overs, and the overs hit. So that's what we do on this channel. We do what is called correlation. A great way to explain correlation is maybe like with soccer here. Unfortunately, this is a miss, but we do have soccer correlation up here at the top, where I took one team to go over passes and the other team to go under passes. So if you've ever watched a soccer game, one team is likely to have the ball a lot. They're going to possess the ball a lot, pass the ball a lot around their team, and the other team obviously is not going to have the ball very much if the other team is hogging the ball and taking all the possession and all the passes. So you guys can see that happened up here. That also happened right here in this game, but unfortunately these were just 3 out of 4s. But not going to complain, like I said, because we did go ahead and cash that 4 out of 4. But you guys can see a lot of green happening together, right? We had green here, green up here, green here, and that's exactly what we want to see with correlation. We want to take things that make sense together, if that makes sense. So that is what we do on the VIP. We have been up, I think we're up probably like 100 units so far this month. I actually have not I've taken a couple days off of updating the spreadsheet. Sorry about that. Just been busy going into the weekend and stuff like that. But I will try to update that for you guys tonight and show you guys that tonight. But if you guys don't know, we are very profitable on this channel. I think I have a graph for you guys here just quickly. But yeah, this is about the past, so far this year, the past like maybe 3 or 4 months that we've had. We're up about 100 units. Like I said, it's been a very, very rough late March and early April was very rough for us. We had, a pretty much like 40 to 45 unit downturn, as you guys can see. But we absolutely crushed it in February. March was kind of up and down. And then April so far has been a little bit rough, but we are coming back very, very strong, kind of in the middle of April so far, trying to cash some of these 4-mans and stuff like that. So as you guys, if you guys do not know, I am also long-term very, very profitable. This is the past maybe like 10 or 11 months that I've been tracking my bets, and we're up somewhere between 550 units to 600 units in that time frame before I got limited. I am limited on PrizePicks too, which is a sign that I'm profitable, because PrizePicks shut down my account pretty much to where I can only play $1 bets. But my goal is to get you guys money, to make you guys money on PrizePicks, and that's pretty much my number one goal at this point in time. All right, so a couple of ways to get my VIP completely free today before I get into the actual pick for the day. I have a lot of links down in the description. All of these different apps you guys can sign up for. Get an additional 2 months free, get an additional 1 month free. Any sort of app that you don't have down there, it's a great way to get into the VIP completely free, no charge to you whatsoever. The first method is going to be better, and if you guys don't have any of these apps, you guys can just text me the word of the app, and then I'll send you the instructions straight to your number. This is my personal number here, so I'll go ahead and just send you the instructions within like a 5 to 10 minute time frame here. So as long as you're in like a purple state right here, again, there's a lot of guys in Arizona I know, and if you're in Arizona, Better is a great app for you that you can actually sign up for and and use and get the additional 2 months free of the VIP. So better's the first method here. The second method is going to be Sleeper. You guys can get 1 month free of Sleeper right here. I'm going to go ahead and just change this to texting me the word Sleeper because I get a lot of people confused with the word paid. So you can text me the word Sleeper to get signed up for Sleeper. You guys can also text me the word Chalkboard to get signed up for Chalkboard. So 3 apps for you guys there. I think I also have Underdog Fantasy and maybe like Bovada as well down there. You guys can get signed up for and get an additional free month. All right, so let's get into the free pick of the day here. I'm going to go ahead and start with Zika just because I think this is a really, really easy, simple pick, honestly, to explain. So LNG, one of the worst teams in their league. UP, they're actually called Ultra Prime. They're also not too great of a team, but Ultra Prime is favored in this game pretty heavily just because LNG is such a bad team. Zika, if you look at his past 10 games, he is averaging 2.3 assists a game. Okay, very, very low assists per game. He has a lot of games where he gets 0 assists, 1 assist, 2 assists. So they somehow think he's going to get 11 assists in these games. Okay, it doesn't really make sense to me. He's had 1 game where he got 9 assists, and that was just like everything kind of perfectly ended up happening together where he was playing the right person at the right time and they had a long game with a lot of kills happening. But normally, if you look over the past 20 games, he never, ever gets more than like maybe 5 assists in these games. Okay, so he is playing map 1 and 2, and again, he's averaging 2.3 assists a game. This is just absolutely crazy. Like, if you ever found someone, for example, at 10.5 rebounds in the NBA, but he was actually just averaging 2.3 rebounds a game, or it would actually be more like 4.5 rebounds a game, that would just be the most insane line you would ever find, and this is why you can find amazing plays in League of Legends, because these lines are so off, right? So hopefully that makes sense, right? Like, imagine if you found someone in the NBA that's line was 10.5 rebounds, and you did the average over his past 10 games and you found out that he only averaged 4.5 rebounds over the last 10 games, right? You would definitely take the under there. And again, this is why I'm taking the under for this too, because it's just such an insane line. It's almost hard to believe how crazy off some of these lines are in League of Legends, especially when you catch some of these lines right when they drop, and you find lines that are 20 hours out, 22 hours out, 15 hours out, just like this one here, because these lines are just way off, and I would not be surprised if this bumps down to like maybe 9.5 or even 9 by game time. So I'll definitely still take it at 10 if it does bump. Nothing really to say here. We've been very, very hot on League of Legends. Also follow me on Twitter because I give out a play of the day on League of Legends pretty much every single day. I tracked it down since February. We are 14-4 on the X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, plays of the day on my Twitter right there. So 14-4, that is a 77% hit rate. So I really know how to pick League of Legends. And again, we're 5 for 5 so far this week. So can't really complain about that. 5 days in a row of plays. And then the play tonight for the NBA, I'm going to take Dante DiVincenzo to go over 16.5 PRA. Really, really like this line here. Again, I'm going to go back to Outlier just like I did with that player that we had yesterday. I think right here, Davion Mitchell is who we chose yesterday. He honestly just hit because of overtime, so very happy that overtime happened. But DiVincenzo, hopefully he can hit in a much easier manner where no overtime needs to happen. And you guys can see, I mean, if you look over the past 20 games, just green across the board. And really what I like about this pick is it's so consistent, right? You guys can see 22, 22, 25, 22, like he stays in this range right here. And if you look at this game, for example, he only played 9 minutes. So we can kind of take that one out of the picture. But if you look at these other games, he really only missed here. He missed right here versus the Nets, who actually have a pretty great defense, the Nets do. And then he missed right here versus the Grizzlies, right? And he kind of just barely goes under there, only playing 21 minutes. So I really hope that he plays, I'm going to say over 24 or 25 minutes. I think if he gets that minute count, then we'll be in a really good spot to go over here for his PRA right here at 16.5. So really solid pick here. Really excited for this, the playoffs to get starting. Honestly, Lakers and Timberwolves, probably one of the most hyped matchups I can think of so far in this playoffs happening. So this is going to be the second pick of the day with Zika. And thank you guys so much for watching. Let's hopefully make it 6 out of 6. That would be pretty incredible. Again, if you want to get into the VIP, there's a number of apps to sign up for in the description. My number is right here for you guys to text me if you have any sort of questions or anything like that. Feel free to text me. I'm always available for you guys to talk to, ask questions to, and try to get you guys signed up for the VIP completely free. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.